Hi there, everybody. I want to just let you know the market just opened here at 1800, which is 6 o'clock. And as you can see, look what's happening. The buyers are thinking that this is going to be a change from the past, which the past is looking like this now. You see, we're still at the bottom of the mountain or the valley. But there are optimists everywhere. And so what we're looking at here is the beginning of a new day, which is the markets open at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. And by the looks of it, the optimists are really hoping and praying that they can sustain this. But I will tell you right now, this is unsustainable. And within just a few minutes, we're going to see this come all the way down and probably break 27,200. That's my prognostication, and all we can do now is watch. As you can see here, I have 7 short positions that on average I got in at 27,296, and this up here is my real-time P&L. And so we're going to see what's going to happen. Now, futures trading, while we're in this lull right here, let me kind of tell you about futures trading. Uh, 101 basically. Futures trading is not something that you can hold in your hands or you know um, expect to move in days and weeks. This is a real time. You cannot take your eyes off a futures chart. Things can change within seconds, and you could be down like I am 1300, or you could be down 13,000 depending on how many contracts you have. Now what I'm doing here is I'm not playing around with coffee, orange juice, or pork bellies. uh, Basically, I'm playing around with the biggest and baddest of all the onyxes in futures, and this is the Nasdaq 100, which moves like nothing else. Even oil does not move like this. So if you really have a risk gene, you will probably gravitate towards the Nasdaq 100. And yes, I'm doing the micros, but it could as easily be the minis or the regular ones. Just depends on how much capital you want to put in the system. So as you can see here, the buyers, the optimists are still pumping this up. And it's been about, 8 minutes into the new session. And already we're seeing an increase of 70 points, which again is unsustainable in my eyes. But again, I could be wrong. We'll see. Nobody knows the future. All we can do is look at this chart here, hoping that we can make something of this chart. And by and large, this little bounce could be a dead cat bounce, as they say on Wall Street. There's a lot of negativity. There's a lot of fear uh, gripping the markets. There are wars abound. We have inflation. We have higher rates coming. So why would you be optimistic about the world? And that's really what futures trading is all about. You kind of look at the world and you say, okay, am I optimistic or pessimistic? And and you put your money on the table and you make your bets and you watch. And yes, you will lose, and yes, you will win. The trick is to win more than you lose. And so over time, you hope to figure out some of these chart patterns, formations, and hopefully it works for you. I'm back, and we're still looking like these people are still pushing this up. How about that? Look at that. We got seven or eight greens and a couple reds. But what's going to happen is at some point, maybe at 500, 27, 500, the bears come back, or it could be at 600, but they will come back. This is just a little optimism. Um, Maybe it's undeserved optimism, but when when the bears come back, they will come back with a vengeance, and we will see this whole thing crumble. And not that I want things to crumble; it's just a matter of, you know, what I think is going to happen. Now you can see I'm down $2,500. Um, that is a good amount of money, but looking at my conviction on this chart, I still see this being unrealistic to hope and pray that people are going to keep buying. And yeah, we're up 134 on the Nasdaq on the futures. But again, that is something that I don't think will sustain. And you can probably just wait and see what happens. This is exciting stuff. Uh, if you've traded, stocks or ETFs and mutual funds, uh, things don't move like they move here. And I would not recommend you take all your money and try playing with futures. No more than 5% of your assets, no more than maybe even 2%, as some heavy hitters will tell you. But so if you have the money, 20, 30, $40,000 that you can play with, there's nothing better, more exciting to get you up in the morning than trading futures. And so it's not as risky as they make it out to be. I mean, yeah, you can always get out of the market. I can right now stop this and take a loss of 22.48, but we have to trade with conviction. And that book is coming out. It's called Trade with Convictions from the Capitan, and you should see that. Ah, look at this now. We're starting to see a little downward trend, and looks like the bulls petered out around 27, 25 or sorry, 475 or so. But now the bears are going to start pushing this back, and we'll see how strong the bulls are. Uh, if they can take this little setback, they're trying, but there's just not enough buyers out there right now. And in the end, it comes down to number of buyers and number of sellers and who has the bigger conviction. And right now, the bulls had their day, and now we're going to see what the bears can do. And again, this is just the first 15 minutes of the trading day. And the trading day for futures goes nonstop from 6 p.m. Eastern time all the way to 5 p.m. Eastern time the next day. So there's 23 hours of trading, and you could be at your office, in your car, in your bedroom, in the bathroom. You can be trading on your phone because this market really doesn't sleep except at 1 hour. So as we're looking at this now, um, the bulls just don't have much muster anymore. It looks like this is just going to go down. I mean, there's going to be ups and downs, but overall, I'm expecting this to go negative from where we are now. which is about 96, 97 points up. But it's like they've had their day, and now reality kicks in, and this is kind of what you're going to see. So I'll be back when there's more action and we can try to close this position.